Hello, YouTube. This is Jess Ideas. I feel like I've gotten so used to unmuting and turning my camera on for work calls and video chats with friends, but I'm not in touch with how I film videos anymore. It took me 5 minutes just to figure out, how do I want to do this? Am I just holding my phone? So I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a very long time. Not like anybody really cares. But I guess there are people still subscribed to this channel, which I'm grateful for. And I guess it's weird when I disappear for long periods of time. But I'm here, I'm doing well. It is still very much, we're all still very much deep in the pandemic if you're living in the US. Yeah, a lot has happened since I last posted a video. I just wanted to kind of talk about what I've been up to, because I know I've been quiet. I guess for those of you that follow me on Instagram, Jess Ideas, you've seen a little more of what's going on, but not a whole lot. I mean, not a whole lot has been going on with everybody, right? Unless you're a celebrity or TikTok influencer, you're not really doing anything during the pandemic. So there wasn't a whole lot for me to talk about. What I've been up to since clearly not filming YouTube videos, I've been working a whole lot. I recently passed my 1 year at my company. So yeah, it's been exactly more than a year since I graduated. And then I started working 2 weeks after I graduated. So yeah, it's been a year. I actually won the Rookie of the Year award at my company, which was absolutely crazy because we've got more Europeans than Americans, and it's a little bit of a popularity contest, I would say. So I totally thought I had no chance. I mean, the other four nominees were so amazing. I actually voted for the other people. I didn't vote for myself. So I didn't think I would end up winning, but yeah, I got enough votes. I won. That was really exciting. Yeah, it's always a big thing when it's your first real job and you don't feel like you're doing that well, but then you get an award and you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing well, I think. And then the other thing I've been working on, so I remember a few months ago I had actually mentioned on this channel that I wanted to start another channel where it would be kind of like an interview podcast where I interview people about their dating lives, their love lives, their thoughts on dating, stuff like that. Because I'm very much interested in those topics, and I really wanted to do it. I mean, I was asking random people to be featured on my channel. But obviously it didn't end up happening. COVID contributed a lot to that. I'm not inviting people into my house, obviously. I still live with my parents. So that idea just totally got thrown in the trash, but I am doing something similar to that. I can't review the full details, but I'm involved with a radio program. It's a project, and it's not set to air anytime soon, but I'm part of a cast that discusses topics about love, relationships, and most significantly, the male and female relationship, why that doesn't work, and the dynamics and personal agendas associated with that. So I actually have a very significant role on that cast. Again, I can't reveal full details, I'm just not allowed to. But that's been happening. I kind of threw the YouTube idea in the trash because I wasn't committing to it. It wasn't the best time. You can't really interview people at a time like this. But something else came out. So this is something I've also been working on. It's been a lot of work, but it's also been a huge learning experience for me. So now you can understand why I haven't been filming YouTube videos, right? I'm basically working 2 jobs. Other than that, yeah, I lost one of my cats. So for those of you that follow my Instagram, you know that I have 2 cats. Their names are Lila and Juan Juan. And Lila's the boy, and Juan Juan's the girl. They're brother and sister. They came from the same litter. They're twins. 2021, I mean, the beginning was very hard for me because Lila was diagnosed with feline leukemia. And by the time we found out, because he was pretty asymptomatic up till that point, by the time we found out, it had already entered his bone marrow. And so that's stage 5 feline leukemia. At that point on, you just see your cat deteriorate slowly. And it was a huge shock. I mean, in the course of 2 weeks that the vet visit happened, we found this all out, and he was very healthy and acting very normal and very active previously. So there was nothing before that could have told us that this was on the horizon. And the week that we just started prescribing him medications, because he started having really severe seizures, it was about like the third or fourth day that he was taking medications, he somehow ran away. And to this day, it's a really strange disappearance because nobody actually saw him leave the house. There was almost no opportunity for him to leave the house. And when he does, like, we definitely notice. So, I mean, for like the first 5 hours, we just thought he was hiding somewhere. But then we realized he was really gone, and then we were searching for days and put posters up, put online posts up, shared it in Facebook groups, and nothing. So it was really strange. It definitely took a toll on me. I mean, like it's like a pet, which I understand it doesn't seem like a big deal, and I get why people that don't have pets like wouldn't understand how that feels. But in a lot of ways, it feels the same as if like your sibling ran away from home without explanation, except it's worse because you can't call the police on your pet cat. So, after a week or so, we just kind of had to accept that if he wanted to come home, he'd come home, but we don't know what's going on. So that was early 2021, like a month ago, and it's been a lot to process. I guess it provides me a little bit of comfort knowing that, he always wanted to be an outdoors cat. So if he noticed that his body was deteriorating, and like, I don't know, cats don't really understand sickness, so they associate their environment with pain. If he associated being at home with like the seizures and the discomfort, I can understand why he ran away. It also saves us the pain of, watching him get more sick. And then eventually we would probably have to euthanize him. And that's painful, right? Like, I don't want to take Lila to the vet and watch him like get a needle that ends it all. So in a lot of ways, it's like I'm glad that he ran away when he did. Not that I could have chosen any differently, but obviously, these are just things that I've been coming to terms with in my own head. Long story short, just a lot of things going on. Mental health is a hard topic during the pandemic because everyone's mental health is like out the window. I feel like pandemic fatigue is a real thing where, like you're on alert mode the whole time, and eventually your body expects to calm down and just, go back to normal. But if you go so long without going back to normal, it's like eventually you're exhausted. Sometimes just waking up and the thought of going to work and going through the whole day, like, it exhausts me. And I'm confused because I'm like, back then I would just go outside, I would commute, like, it would be a long day and I'd be fine. But now I can't even like get out of my bed to work from home. But it's a real phenomenon. Like, I think there's a lot of hopelessness because people feel like this is never gonna end. So there's a lot going on. On another note, I have a boyfriend. It's actually been quite some time now. We've been dating for like almost the entire pandemic, which is freaky, right? Like, that's actually like a unit of measure now. Like, you can actually kind of figure out in your head like how long that means. But yes, I'm in a relationship with somebody, and it's been very nice to have somebody that gets it. I think if anything, like, this person is actually going through a more difficult version of the pandemic than I am, because in many ways he's an essential worker, and I think essential workers have been treated like utter crap this time around. Definitely not paid enough or protected enough. I'm happy he's been like my main companion this whole time. Great sense of support. It's actually because of him that I got involved with the whole radio thing. I don't know if there's anything else I like need to update everyone on. I'm kind of just fidgeting at this point. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I'm filming this on my Pixel 3, which I posted a review about like earlier this year, and a lot of you asked like for updates on how well the phone is working. The phone is fantastic. It works like a brand new, like, release 2021 phone. So highly recommend if you're looking for something more budget friendly. I mean, obviously Google doesn't sell the phone anymore, but if you dig around online like I did, like, you can definitely find a new one somewhere. But it works great. I've been filming so much footage on this already, and it syncs to Google Photos, so you have unlimited storage. Yeah. Y'all will see me on a new video sometime in the future. Don't count on it being too soon though. But definitely definitely by April. That's so far away, Jess. Yeah, thanks for watching Jess Ideas, everyone. I hope you're staying safe Everyone's saying that you should double mask now, so that's up to you if you want to do that, but you should mask no matter what. Yeah, stay safe, stay inside, and try to be happy. Try to tell your loved ones you care about them. And I'll see all of you soon. Thanks, everyone.